Hello, hello. How's everybody doing out there? That dating channel. That's right. I'm back on it. That dating channel. We're on Monday at 9 and Thursday at 9. It's subject to change depending on how the schedule goes and what I got going on during the week. But today, we are going to talk about the process. Let's talk about the process of what it takes for a man to become high value versus a woman. I already have dry. I haven't really talked much today. And that's weird. It's almost like you got to exercise your vocal cords so they're nice and loosey goosey by the end of the day. But I just worked all day and just kind of hung out at home by myself most of the day and got ready for the show. So before we get into what it takes for a man to become high value versus what it takes for a woman to become high value. We'll say hi to the people here. And as always, we want to make sure that you guys get a final say. I also put up a poll saying, where are the most desirable women from? And right now, Colombia is leading 34%, 29% for Mexico. Then we got United States, 21%. And then Venezuelans are, bringing up the rear. So it'll be an interesting conversation once we get kind of talking about what I think about that whole situation. How do you get rid of this? There we go. We got Melissa, YouTube Corrupt, Paraguan tu Timiriquado, Fresh Pasteles, Fresh, I was say Fresh Pastelazos, Redberg, Crumbopoulos Michael, JD Swag, Zach B, D-Rock Fox, Harley Taquachemo, JD Swag, Matt A, Blake DiGiorno, Like the Pizza, TJ Sikorsky. We have Legion Fab, Poor Decisions, Ken McAllister, Nick Santarpia, Stu414. You're doing cardio at 9 p.m. Good for you. Cito, Dane Austin, Joe Swish, Jared Wells, Stu, Ekron Akas, Chris Topher, Jamari Bond, Mr. Mustang. YouTube Crub says, you forgot to put Asian countries. Oh, you smell so good. I was going to put Philippines, but I saw the top 10 list, and I had to include the United States in there because there is a list. Most desirable women in the world by country. There was a nice on Google, just a very generic thing, and you'd be surprised where the United States ended up on that list. SVT Sammy, TRD Ricky, Alex Vallejo, SVT Junkie, Jason Rivera, D-Rock Fox, Leo Tabiner, Bryson Witt, The Gons, and Sean King. Okay. A high value is determined for a male completely different than it is for a female. Usually, a male, to be high value, he has to have a certain amount of things, whether it be his ability to provide, a certain amount of money he can make a year, his experience, his acts of service. Basically, a man is judged based on his accomplishments, whether he is high value or not, where women are based on their looks. One of them is God-given. The other one is 100% hard work. That's why men should always, that are high value, should always be seen as, let's say, the high value man is harder to attain than to be a high value woman, because the woman, all she has to do is be born good looking. Now, most Colombian women are very attractive. Most Venezuelan women most Puerto Rican women from the city are very attractive. Irish women are ridiculously attractive to me. So generally, a woman of high value simply just has to not be fat, because even an average chick can probably attract a guy that makes good money if she's a great cook, if he sees that he can provide for her. Let's say he wants to procreate and have kids, and he sees something in this woman that's average looking but nice, sweet, inspiring, just a nice woman. So women's definition for high value is 100% based on their looks. A woman that is successful, can provide, basically is showing off masculine traits. And that's why men that have high value do not choose high value women, because there's always a clash. There's gonna be a clash. One day or another, you're gonna be talking about money or something that she can provide that you cannot. And it is gonna be brought up in conversation as in, you are inadequate, sir, because you can't provide what I can provide. So if women are taught culturally to get their own, they are culturally taught to negate the best men out there, to basically shun away the best men that are out there. If you want to become a high value woman, degree, independence, do all that stuff, a high value man will see that as a negative because a high value man wants to provide for you. And if he cannot provide for you, he's probably going to look for someone he can provide for. That doesn't mean he wants to provide for anybody. It means he wants to provide for someone he finds high value, good looking, and can see a long-term relationship in. A lot of men want to have kids, and they have completely different ways of seeing value than I do. But I simply want a person that I can provide for, and then they allow that, and and just support my dreams and aspirations, be at my hip, be the B side to the A side. So in American culture, that's really difficult to do because women and generally men, anybody is taught to go to college, get your degree, get your money up, get your education. And by the time it's all said and done, the high value men are going out with girls from Ukraine, going out with girls from Italy, Mexico, Venezuela, totally bypassing any American woman because culturally, you are making yourself less attractive to someone you would consider a high value man. Now, women that are high value, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you pursuing your goals. There's nothing wrong with you doing everything. You just have to be okay with the fact that you will attract betas, men that will follow, men that you can provide to. They'll give you dick, but you got to pay the rent. They'll lick your pussy, but you got to finance most 70-30. You have to, you're 70%, he's 30%. Women that are high value out there, are you willing to provide 70% of the finances for a man that is under your program? No, I want to attract the guy that has the equal energy. I want a man with big dick energy. That's another thing that I've heard a lot, where women that are high value want to attract men that are high value. And the way to do that is get your finances. Your finances don't matter. It's more about your looks. Can you cook? How you look? How you treat me? Are you argumentative? Are you combative? Are you constantly clashing? Are you someone that a high value man would want to keep around? Because men don't want to argue. Men are just like over that shit. But if you're a high value woman and you're set in your ways, then there's nothing wrong with that. There are a ton of beta males out there that would love to wife you up, keep you around, follow your dreams, go kayaking, follow your dreams and aspirations, do what you want to do. But that's not the type of guy I am. And generally high value men, and I'm not saying I'm a high value man, because what's the metric? 6 figures, 6 feet tall, 6-inch dick. I mean, I'm 5'11". So at the end of the day, the attractiveness that American women, or the value that American women can generally bring, is low if they are basically in competition with males when it comes to finances. Now, the process for a man to become high value, what is it? Whether you're in the trades, whether you're in business, you have to go to college. You probably have to bust your ass. I'll give you my story, okay? Started working at 14. Legally worked at 17. I worked in factories, forklift, millwright, you name it. I did it. When the word millwright encompasses so many things. There is a picture that is floating around on Facebook of a man holding on to like a tube or something, like some kind of ladder, and he is filthy, covered in mud, head to toe, with like overalls that protect them and a hard hat and these safety boots. And you know what? I've been that guy. I've been in so many shit ass situations. So when I look back at what I got going on now, because I was able to get myself making more money with my brain than with my brawn, I look back at that and I go, that's part of the process. That is part of the process. I look back at those times where I busted my ass, didn't have a dime to my name, but it was part of becoming the person that I am today. I look back at that process and go, I did not go through all this shit to be arguing with somebody or to be in competition with somebody. I did not go through all this stuff because how am I able to attract anyone that is what I consider good looking or high value woman? Well, I had to go through all that shit. I had to go through all that shit to be able to attract the type of woman I consider high value. And if that woman ends up being not exactly what I want, well, I'm wasting my time here. I didn't go through all that for 20 plus years so that I could end up in a fucked up situation. You got to be on my program. I don't have to be on yours. Plain and simple. And if you're not willing to be on my program, that is no problem. No hate. Vaya con Dios. There's plenty of beta males out there. Or maybe guys that have a different standard. But what I had to go through to become quote unquote high value, I will never forget when it comes to choosing a person that I want to be with long term. Women, excuse me, they just end up waking up beautiful. I'm beautiful. Look, I'm beautiful. Do my hair a little bit, do my this and that. I'm beautiful. I am high value. Time to attract a man. And I don't understand why a woman would lessen her chances of attracting a provider by doing masculine things to be in competition with that man. Interesting stuff. And a lot of women don't even realize that. A lot of women don't realize that what they do are in direct competition to a man. If a man is not allowed to provide, he's going to look for someone he can provide for. That's plain and simple. Now, that does not mean I run your life. All that means is the things that men do, you allow us to do. Because why would you want a high value man if you don't allow him to do high value man shit? Jamari Bond says, Alex speaks nothing but facts. I love this channel. Thank you. Now, the big dick energy stuff is interesting. I've been watching a lot of the red pill stuff on YouTube, Facebook. I really like Facebook's Reels because once you swipe on something and it stays for more than 2 or 3 seconds, it gives you similar content. So if you like the content by staying there for more than like 10 seconds or the whole thing, you can view similar stuff. So if you stay on a reel that has cats, you see nothing but cats the next 4 or 5. I really like that algorithm. So I was watching Red Pill, MGTOW, Manosphere content. And a woman said something about little dick energy to a guy that has a podcast, and he has, these younger, beautiful women that are very immature, but, that's great content, like super good content. And she goes, I don't like men that come out, we admit that shit, they got little dick energy. And the man very wisely said, wait a minute. That's derogatory. Why would you say that about a man? She goes, that's not derogatory. He got little dick energy. So he said, what if I said that women that act like you have fat girl energy? Boy, her face went from like a confident cockiness to legit sadness, because the last thing a beautiful woman wants to be told is that she's not beautiful. Actually, the complete opposite, that she is exuding fat girl energy. So I thought that was interesting. There is a rebuttal for little dick energy. It's fat girl energy. So the next time a little girl's like, you're acting like you got little dick energy, you could just say, you got fat girl energy. And they lose their minds. They don't know how to compose themselves. And it becomes actually really, really funny to watch. Now, I also wanted to talk about, again, we're talking about how a man becomes high value, what it takes for him to become high value, because that is how you judge him. A man that is given, what do you call it when a parent leaves you a shitload of money? Not inheritance, but a trust fund. Let's say you're a trust fund baby. You didn't do anything your whole life. The trust fund matured when you were 18, and now you have an annuity or some kind of disbursement or some kind of draw, a monthly draw of $20,000 for the rest of your life. That's pretty goddamn great. So he didn't do anything to earn that. Just because he has money and draws $120,000 a year from a trust fund immediately disqualifies him from being high value. No different than a girl that gets a BBL and they get, their waist sucked in and all this stuff, and they get their face plastered and Botox and lip injections. You are not high value either, lady, because you went and bolted shit on, just like that guy got the trust fund. Just because he can not earn, gets $100,000+ a year does not make him a high value man. For men, it's the journey, how you got there, what you had to do to get there. For women, it's how you look. And natural beauty trumps anything you can bolt on. Just headed to work, going for another 10-day, 150-hour shift. I finally caught up on the live streams, and I couldn't agree with you more on the birth control topic. Yeah, look, I'm pretty dead nuts on the birth control stuff, where women view you differently depending on the type of birth control or not birth control, and your relationship can change at a drop of a hat depending on what kind of birth control they're taking, or if they're taking birth control at all. If you and her got together and she was on a certain hormonal birth control and she gets off of it, relationship changes, sometimes ends. I brought up the last stream and anti-man propaganda. Hey Alex, if you want me to write out an email for the dating show on my last relationship, I can do that. Birth control, TikTok, bipolar meds, things changed drastically. I felt her slipping away. We all feel a woman slipping away, and you can catch it and call it, or you can just see if you can right the ship. It's really up to you to determine whether it's worth riding the ship or just let it slip away. Says, hey, I got to get that new GT500 somehow. What's good, bitch? Absolutely, dude. I think every man needs a trade. Yeah, look, I don't think a man that has a trust fund. Look, we all make fun of guys that don't build their cars. Like, I got flack on this channel because I was having Power by the Hour do the stuff for me. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm busting my ass doing this after I've done all that millwright stuff, after I've done all that teching, after I've done all that stuff. And people were like, what the fuck? Built, bought, not built. And I'm like, bought, not built. Boy, I've been doing, and again, not to sound like an old guy, but I've been doing this shit since I was 20. I am 45 now. Okay, that's 25 years ago I was doing. Did you think I still want to wrench on cars? But now I am wrenching on cars, not because people say something, because I want to save money and I want to have control. Now, there are certain things I refuse to do, and that is wiring, and I can let other people do that stuff. But men need a trade. So most high-value men go in debt one way or another to go to the next level. Let's say you're a tradesman. Let's say you're an electrician. Or let's say you go to a tech school. Now, you're going to take out a $10, $20, $30, $50, $70,000 loan to pay for the trade school. Let's say you want to become some kind of engineer. Well, you're going to be hundreds of thousands of dollars in the hole. So then when you get out, you got a loan payment, but you still are able to afford nice shit as an engineer if you get a good gig somewhere making six figures. So the journey absolutely matters. Where women that are born with beautiful tits, rockin' ass, pretty lips, like a Colombian chick that just steps out of a fucking airplane right now. If you go, you scoop up, you go to Medellin right now, and let's say you had a theoretical net that can cast 1 square mile, and you dip it and come right up, put that on the airplane. Let's say they're all women. 30% of the women within the ages of 24 to 42 are going to be pretty goddamn good looking. Whereas you scoop that shit in like Alabama, you know, Boston, Boston's different, but you know, anywhere. What city here is full of good looking women? Miami? I guarantee you'll get better looking women from Caracas, Venezuela, Medellin, Colombia, Bogota, Colombia, than Miami, LA, then Houston, then Boston, then Michigan, anywhere in Michigan, or Atlanta. Oh my, Atlanta? Are you fucking kidding me? Bryson Witt says, you're beautiful to us, Alex. TJ Sikorsky says, do you think a woman from one of the poor third world countries sees an average man as high value? So let's look at this poll. So this is a poll of, who is it from? WorldPopulationReview.com. Women, in terms of beauty, the most desirable, or the top 10 countries with the most beautiful women, various sources. Number 1, Venezuela. From Missology, then Scoop Whoop is Brazil, Definition, Italy, or B, Scholarly, Turkey. So, number 1, through multiple, it's going to be Venezuela, Brazil, Italy, Turkey, depending on what publication. Number 2, Philippines, Ukraine, United Kingdom, Brazil. 3, Mexico, South Korea, Bolivia, France. 4, South Africa, Denmark, Canada, Russia. 5, Vietnam, Colombia, India, Italy. 6, Thailand, Russia, Philippines, India. 7, Puerto Rico, Venezuela, Netherlands, Venezuela. 8, Indonesia, Italy, Sweden, United States. From B Scholarly at number 8. That's the only time. Okay, one more time the United States is mentioned. Number 9, Colombia, Netherlands, Bulgaria, Sweden. Then finally, United States, Canada, Argentina, Ukraine. Colombia pops up 3 or 4 different times. Philippines pop up three or four different times. Puerto Rico just once. Hell, even Canada. I mean, it's mostly Hispanic countries. Now, top countries with desirable men. This is how women view men. Angola. My goodness, more items. Let's say husband, because the most handsome, no, not handsome, countries with, but what is this? Is it top countries for marrying, man, what I spelled it terribly. Top husband, which nationality makes the best husband according to, well, that could be super skewed, because if he's a beta and dicks you down but doesn't make a dime, wow, what is all this bullshit? Look at all that shit. I saw one where it showed United States as top dog. But here we go. It says Italian men, Brazilian men, Spanish men. Oh, you're psycho. Spanish men cry for their mama all the fucking time. Spanish men are full of mama's boys. New Zealand, Australia, I get that. Netherlands, Ireland, Sweden, Thailand, Italy, number one. So Italian men are considered, I guess, the best for dating. Best husband. I'm trying to find exactly what I wrote that showed United States men as being number one. Best husband in the world by country. By country. Oh, same thing. So yeah, I forget where I saw who makes the best husbands. Emotionally stable. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. They're the dumbest shit. Which nationality is more faithful? Which men are the mayor? He puts you first. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so one of these said United States, but according to this, it's either going to be Spanish men, Italian men, da, 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 da. But then when you talk about being faithful, that list gets thrown out the window. I remember I was dating a girl one time, and she goes, I find Dominican men awesome, but they cheat on you. And then my second most desirable men are Puerto Rican men, but they hit you. And I went, interesting. But that doesn't stop them from being attracted to what they're being attracted to. I thought it was a pretty interesting. Venezuelan for the win, no contest. Diego says, Alex is dressed properly today. No, just I didn't want to wear a fucking Coyote Swap t-shirt every day. I want to, on the dating channel, I want to look somewhat presentable I'm literally wearing shorts, like gym shorts right now. So yeah, Venezuelan and Colombian, it's a tie for me. I agree. Every Colombian girl I went out with was gorgeous. And so Venezuelan women are pretty perfect. It's just culturally is the issue. Cultural issues make it, look, having fun and dating, Hispanic women, from the South America. Someone you want to keep around, it's going to be maybe a Americanized Hispanic, but as long as they're not too Americanized with their independence bullshit. Nestor Barrios, Venezuelan and Colombian is time for me. Here's the main thing. High-earning boss babes don't understand high-earning men don't care about their money, because men know that it's his money's her money, and her money is her money. Absolutely. Kevin Samuels talked about this. We look at a woman that makes six figures, we don't give a fuck, because we know that's not coming to us. Is she going to buy me a notch? Is she going to buy me, Bellax? Is she going to buy me an S trim for the notch? Is she going to buy me a turbo kit? No. Generally, the man is the guy who runs the relationship. So let's talk about this. If a man pays for dinners, pays the bills, pays the light bill, gets you this, gets you that, basically runs the relationship. He runs the relationship. His say should be the final word. Not yours. Yours doesn't matter. Not that it doesn't matter, like swath it away and it not. But if you were to have a debate whether what we're gonna do, well, I pay for everything, so I think I'm gonna dictate what happens. Again, being on my program. They're not gonna be on my program. That is fine. I'm not gonna fight you. Guys trash. Okay. No, guys trash. Okay. Yep. No, not because begging a relationship on it for 4 years, got married, got off, got divorced after a year later. Okay, what's happening? I don't know. Bro, that is the most ridiculous. Man of War, thanks for the money. I don't know what the hell he was talking about. Stranglehold Outdoor says, after I've done it all, after I've done the blah, 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 what a god Alex is. I've been around the world, seen it all, some it all. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. What's he talking about? Is he trying to be funny? I don't know what he's trying to do. I tried riding the ship. It killed my mental state. I dumped her 6 months after the changes, and it hit the breaking point. I told her I couldn't do it anymore, and healed up now and very sharp again. It takes a while. It takes a while to get over something, regardless of how long you've been with somebody. But once you're back, you're sharper and you're wiser, and typically you won't let that same mistake happen again. That typically, Filipinas are great. They get with your program, but the problem is, can you talk to them? Can you have a conversation with them? Culturally, are they out in left fucking field? I have no idea. Bicho, good metric. Could be countries with the most Miss Universe winners. Venezuela is like up there. Dude, I swapped on Thailand on Tinder and it was probably 50% ladyboys. There you go. Have fun with that shit. I have the worst luck. Mail order bride from Australia during COVID. Couldn't ship her. At war with Russia. Couldn't get a Russian bride either. Guess I'll go fishing. Ukrainian women or Russian women probably make really great wives because they come from a country where the man runs the show. There is no confusion what a man is. There is no confusion what a woman is. A man's a man, and a woman is generally taught to have her place in the home or supporting the man. And women, American women probably watching this show right now go, what? What are you talking about? Shit, I ain't staying home barefoot and pregnant. Okay, you'll be single well into your 40s, and then the desperation game happens. I've seen it. I've seen where women that were hot shit because they post their old pictures on their profile or their Facebook or whatever. They were hot shit. Oh, okay, I'm going to tell you a story about a woman I went on a date with. Guys, she must have been a fucking 12 when she was 25 to 30. I'm saying tits. Stupid, like dumb shit, hot, big rack, white girl, big ass, like sheesh, thin waist, back in her day. And I met her and I'm like, oh man, she used to be she didn't have kids. She was well into her 40s when I met her. And I looked at her and I go, she must have been a fucking knockout between the ages of 25 and 30. What the hell is she doing here with me? No offense. I own a mirror. I'm not the hottest motherfucker on the planet. I know what I can attract. This woman was top shelf liquor, 25 to 30. Now she's 40 something. And her standards have dwindled, and somehow I came across her wavelength. Maybe she thought I was some sucker ass bitch that would be, trust me, it was difficult not to go on a second date with this woman because of her fucking tits. Sorry. They were just so amazing that I'm like, I might just want to be in there to experience this. But I didn't, because I was in relationship mode. I'm like, this woman, all I'm going to do is, and then I'm going to bounce. And it's not going to be fair to her because I wasn't in that mode. But if I was in that mode, boy, that would have been a crazy experience. But anyway, started talking to her. And of course, she tells me that she had so many suitors back in her day, but she was so busy chasing a degree, chasing her career. And yes, she showed up in a fucking $125,000 BMW SUV. What is the bad bitch SUV? The M Series SUV. An X5? Yup. She showed up in an X5, son. Baby blue. And this is big, dumb money, okay? She showed up in this. And I was like, oh, shit. I got me. What color was it? Was it this blue? No, it was like ice. Nah, maybe it was it was a funky blue. Maybe it wasn't this, but it was definitely some MC. It was badass. Let me see. BMW. No, now we're on call. BMW SUV. Images. Was it the Alpina? No, Alpina. Oh my God. No. Get out. No, she didn't have this. Dude, it looks like that. And it was like baby blue. Oh my Lord. I can't imagine. This is like an aftermarket deal? I don't know. Anyway, she showed up in that. And I started asking, I'm a car guy. So she's like, oh, you're a car guy? I'm like, yeah, I'm a car guy. Bitch. So I had the white Mustang at the time. And we're talking and she's successful. And she works nonstop. She's very corporate. But now she's 45, 46, and she's like, this is my last hurrah. I can't attract a badass motherfucker because I was worried about my career the whole time. And you know what? I wasn't attracted to her for those reasons. Because she is going to be, imagine I lower my standards and go out with a woman that used to be hot. And she still does the corporate bullshit. And you think I'm going to sit back on the backside and be the beta and show up to her house whenever she's available? So I politely said, said my goodbye, see you later. Then I just said I wasn't interested via text, and that was that. But she was something else. I want to say thanks for all the advice and motivation, said Adria Ratana. I started to slack off and was going nowhere. I'm working 84 hours a week as an operator engineer and stacking up. I'm so focused from never before. Thank you, brother. A lot of men. There's a guy, Mario. I met him at NMRA on Saturday, and he goes, Alex, I was in a funk. I just got out of a relationship. I got divorced. I was in a funk, and you got me out of that funk. Now, I don't sometimes realize what just some encouraging words about my personal experiences could help somebody else doing it, but I'm really happy to hear that if I can get out of a funk and if I can get out of certain situations and and that's the thing, if you can get out of a situation and make sure you never replicate or repeat the mistakes that led you to be in that funk in the first place, if you end up in the same position with someone else later on, you have failed yourself by not learning from your past experiences. So as long as I don't mind you guys, going through breakups and I tell you how I got out of them or how I got out of a funk. But if you end up in another situation that is similar and you don't bounce from that situation, or at least check and make sure that you're not going to allow certain type of behavior, then you're failing yourself. So I really appreciated Mario for reaching out to me about that. And we talked for like an hour at NMRA. Good guy. Thanks for all the advice, Alex. Both of your channels, longtime follower, Frankie Moreno. Thank you very much, sir. Let me see if I met him. No, he doesn't look familiar. I have a friend who got himself a Colombian woman, and now that she's in the States for a few years, she's definitely getting more Americanized, but not in a good way. What's FHC? Swimming back because she's Cuban? Swimming back. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Sheesh, that's an ultimate mom car. Oh, wait, what are you talking about? I don't know what Nestor's talking. I know, Nestor, you're Cuban. Alexa Grasso is babe. Mexican babes for the win. Working tonight. Flying out of San Antonio to the Puro Pinche 956 a la verga. Cuz.
Puro Pinche 956 a la verga. Cuz.
Kind of like a Shelby version of a Lincoln. Dude, whatever she had was so dumb. So dumb. And yes, Mendoza's Coyote, if you want to send me an email, and you want to, in a not so long and not so short fashion, explain to me any situation you might be having, I'll be happy to make a standalone video talking specifically about yours. I had a guy email me. He emailed me a book, and I said, I can't do this because I'm going to lose the audience. I'm going to lose the audience reading this. It needs to be something that I can make a 10 to 15 minute video of, talk about situations if I've faced certain things, and go from there. If you're dating out of country, do not bring that woman here. Big mistake. Read Pito's comment. Okay, read Pito's comment. Where's Pito Chiquito? I got lucky and found an old traditional, beautiful, light-skinned Cuban woman. First time date outside of the American pool. All I can say is I'm never swimming back in that pool. First time I dated outside of the American pool, and I can say I'm never swimming back into that pool. So you are never swimming back into the American pool. I get that. I get that. American, and it's not women that are American. It's Americanized women. You can have a woman come here from Puerto Rico, Ukraine, Colombia, Venezuela, and the moment they adopt the USA bullshit, that's when shit goes sideways. I told you about the Colombian girl that I met that had 2 kids in Colombia, comes here, starts partying, thinks she's fucking Shakira. She thinks she's going to go out, party. She was gorgeous. But because she was gorgeous and getting all this attention from men, what happens here? Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys what happens here in Florida. Every single guy is swiping and looking for the next hot chick to land. So these hot chicks land with an Obama phone, and they install Bumble, Tinder, and OkCupid, or what's the other one? There's another one that I used to have. What the fuck was it? I forget. And men flood their inboxes And women go, oh my God, there's so many men here that like me. And they go out there and they date them all. They don't date one, they date them all. They don't fuck them because Colombian women are weird like that. Because in their culture, there is no such thing as hookup culture. I'm like, sorry, honey, you're in America. You're giving up the cooling. So she was getting all this attention from dudes, right? And I was in the middle of that. So I said, hi, how you doing? We went on a date. It was great. But she was acting weird. Fast forward a year. Now those men either went out with her, probably ragged her out. Now she's not getting as many guys in her inbox. And now she starts hitting up the old inbox guys. Hey, what are you up to? Where you been? I'm like, I'm good. What the fuck you up to? You fucking yet or not? Well, what do you mean? I'm like, oh, did it run out? Did the pool run out? Because there is, I want to say, a pool of, let's say, 200 guys. And if you select 5 of them that are the top tier, top shelf liquor, and they get their way with you, the other 195 are not going to come back if you denied them after months and months and months of not communicating with them. And if you picked out of one of them, said, nah, I'm good, I'm going to dip, the others are not going to keep hitting you over and over and over. You know why? Because 10 of you landed a week since. Every day, there's a new plane landing with a hotter and hotter bitch. Plain and simple, bro. So find a good one. Do right by him. If he's a provider, let it happen. And you'll live a good life. But they get too picky here. They get into the Americanized way of just juggling dicks. It's crazy shit. Watching Alec has definitely taught me a lot. I used to talk to a girl and ignored the red flag. She told me she was still talking to her ex, but I still pursued. Big mistake. I know. She can still talk to her ex, and you can just not trying to fall in love with the pussy. Like, if she's talking to her ex still, and you're not like, what are you looking for? It all depends on what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? You got to go into it eyes wide open. Read Pito's comment. Bumble swipes in Holyoke. Yes, Bumble swipes in Holyoke. Now remember, guys, Holyoke is a tiny, tiny town I grew up in. And when you set the mileage to 50 miles, which is very small, it touches New Hampshire, Connecticut, and maybe some of central Massachusetts. So just because I put it in Holyoke doesn't mean only women in Holyoke. Now, I can make the mileage really small, like 20, but then I'll literally run out of women. There's not that many people up there. The Mustang House says, love the channel. Bro, I haven't seen you in a while. No, Hinge? No, not Hinge. Another one. It's like OkCupid, but like more expensive. Match. That's right. Colombian women hit up Match, and then they don't pay for the upgrade because women can get messaged nonstop. If men want to see a message, they have to pay. It's really fucked up. Really fucked up how it works. Like on Bumble, a man can send swipes nonstop. Unless he pays for an upgrade, he can't see who swiped on him. Bumble will say, by the way, you got matches in your beeline. You want to unlock them? Where women, if I'm not mistaken, get them for free. She says, Grinder. I'm dating a banker now. She's busy. I'm busy. I work out of town, but it works. We'll see how it goes. Good man. That's the way to do it. We'll see how it goes. That's it. You don't say, well, fuck her. She doesn't have time for me. I'm truck driving. Of course, your situation is different. I'm home every day. My schedule is as follows. Wake up, gym, do my thing. I'm at this desk by 7:25 to 7:30, working till about 5. Then after that, in the middle of that, I took the dog out 3 or 4 times, fed him, fed myself, blah, blah, blah. 5 o'clock comes around, car shit or live stream shit or video shit. So my schedule is very consistent. I'm home. And unless you're home with me. Good evening. Poll is missing Panamanian women. Guys, I can only put 4 up. I can only put 4 things up. Sorry. Alex, did you ever notice that you get crazy women off of Bumble or POF? POF to me is like bottom of the barrel. POF to me is the freest, shittiest, like it's like Facebook dating. There's an app on Facebook. If you have the Facebook app, they have a dating section. If you set up a profile there and like you can't delete it ever. You can just remove your photos and hope that your photos never pop up. But they literally have an app there. And some of the nastiest chicks I've ever seen in my life have been on Facebook dating. But sometimes you come across really good looking women and they're usually new. They're usually brand new women that just get single and they don't go on there actually looking for husbands or boyfriends. What they do is they go there looking for attention. I have rarely seen a very good looking woman that says, I have trouble finding good guys out there because I work too much, which already is a red flag. Look, I really hate to say this, but these women are going to have to find a beta. And you're absolutely going to find a beta. We met on Plenty of Fish. And there you go. Women that work too much have to have a guy that'll come to you at a drop of a hat. And then do you respect that? If you are a hardworking corporate woman and you say, well, I'm only free from this hour to this hour and this day to this day, and the man goes, okay, honey, whatever, I'll be there whenever you're available. Are you going to respect that as a woman? You're going to go, this guy's a puppy dog. Well, guess what, honey? That's what you're going to have to deal with. Going forward, forever, if you choose a masculine trait of chasing paper, establishing your career, and being a corporate person and all that stuff, then you're going to have to deal with men that follow you. Oh, by the way, they'll still cheat. Don't think that those guys won't cheat. Still a guy. POF versus Craigslist. You know what's funny? I remember when Craigslist dating was a thing, and there was like no matches. Like I remember there was like literally not a match, but you message somebody like direct message. I'm sorry, it's that third party system that Craigslist had, and then people started getting like killed. There was like a Craigslist killer up my way in Massachusetts. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good on that. Frankosaurus Rex says, been watching some catfish channels and POF seems to have nothing but romance scammers. So POF, in my opinion, has the better looking women, but typically I think those women aren't real. A lot of them want followers. A lot of them want their OnlyFans to be promoted. A lot of them want to go out there and just be seen and known and not necessarily look for a date. I think if I was to ever get, single again, I don't think I would date from dating sites if I was looking for a girlfriend. I'd take Tony to a dog park. You try to do it in the real world. That's, in my opinion, better, because women that are on dating sites get flooded with so much sausage that it makes them jaded to the whole dating process. And also, guys, understand this. When you date a woman, you date their situation. You don't just date the woman. You date all the baggage that comes with them. So understand that you really got to get to know someone and do a proper vetting of somebody before you go ahead and say, yes, I want to commit to this person. Because what if they got a bunch of baggage that you say won't affect you? But at the end of the day, it affects you. So they have to, in my opinion, have a pretty low-key, low-drama, nothing going on life for me to be like, bam, in it. That's funny. Only 2 I hooked up with off of POF were crazy, and, well, I married one. Nice. Okay, the way you're talking, that don't sound good, but I don't know your dynamic, so it might be great. Who knows? Craigslist, can't imagine what you'd attract there. AOL chat rooms, ASL. You didn't even know what they looked like. It could have been a dude, okay? 1997, 98, you had America Online, just like the movie You Got Mail with Tom Hanks and whatever her name is, the blonde chick. They didn't know what the hell they looked like, so you say ASL, age, sex, location. When I had I had a Windows ME machine, right? Awful. I was communicating with a girl from California, and I was like, how can I get this lucky? So, ASL, and I was like 22 or 21 or 20, I forget. No, I was like 19, male, Massachusetts. She was like, 18, female, Sacramento. And I was like, oh no, Simi Valley, Simi, Simi Valley. And I don't know what the fuck, I had to literally Yahoo that because it wasn't Google. I had to Yahoo what the Yahoo Maps MapQuest that shit. I'm like, I don't know, get my TomTom out and be like, Simi Valley, TomTom tells you where you're at. Anyway, she was gorgeous. And then we did, we communicated via webcam, really grainy and shit. But then, this fell off. It fell off because, she's in fucking California. I wasn't flying there to meet her. Fuck all that. Oh, Mark says, love you, bitch. Remember to do Bumble swipes for women in Holyoke, Mass. I already did. It's already set up, ready to go. I did it. I got on. I did that. We're good to go. Checking in late. Didn't Craigslist have a whole prostitution service? I wouldn't know. It seems like people have become jaded with online dating and quit using it. A few years ago, now there were a lot of hot chicks on there. Now there isn't any. I think a lot of guys have given up on online dating. Good. Not you. Yes, I remember me and friends getting girls to strip for me on AOL chat rooms. It was in the memories. We're pretty open. We throw shade back and forth, but we both know it's all in good fun. We both died laughing when we said POF is broke people dating. It really is broke people dating, and I don't know how to make you feel good about that, but it is really, really, really bad. All right, guys, let's get after it. Let's get some Bumble swipes in here. Oh, look at that. I got 3. Oh, what's happening? People are hitting me up on Holyoke, Massachusetts. La 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 la. What the fuck? Could you imagine? We're the same age. Oh my god, bro. Kimberly. All right. Well, let's see what's going on over here. We got okay. So obviously this is the upgraded service. I'm swiping in Holyoke, Massachusetts. So let's see what the deal is. Oh, of course. Puerto Ricans left and right. Check it out. This is what likes me. I literally got on an hour ago. Oh my God, ¿qué está pasando aquí? Holyoke, Massachusetts, lives in Holyoke. This is what they look like in Holyoke. So when you guys say Puerto Rican girls are hot, I go, this is what I see in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Okay, so the Puerto Rican girls in Holyoke were not hot. Leah, 43, okay, un poquito gordita, but again, nothing wrong with that, whatever. And this person looks like a dude. This person looks like a dude. But again, a lot of women from like Northampton, Hadley, Chicopee, Hatfield, yeah, I mean, come on. They probably smell like patchouli. Thank you for playing. I am done. Appreciate that very much. Kimberly's got to go. Holy shit, what the fuck? Sarah, 37 years old. I don't really get online dating. Not sure if it's a good thing if you do. I live in Mass. Work in Connecticut. Love the simple things in life. Nature, hiking, playing music, guitar, ukulele, listening to music, reading, working out, hanging with the pups. You should work out a little more. No offense. Havana, 24. This is a guy? Let me see. One Gemini. It looks like a guy. 5'10"? Bro, this got to be a guy. No, this is a guy. It's got to be a guy. Get out of here with that bullshit. Anisa, 27 years old. Good looking. Really good looking. 5'3". She wants something casual, doesn't want kids, and she's 27. So she knows she's psychologically fucking damaged. Chicopee, Massachusetts. This area is full of white trash. So Chicopee is 100% white trash. Yes, we're not in West Palm anymore. See what I mean? Again, guys, she is at the Big E. Jackie took a picture at the Eastern States Exposition Center in West Springfield in the months of September through October. She likes eating, apparently, lazy days at home, dislikes parallel parking, cigarettes, and people who don't return their shopping carts. Oh, guys, this is Holyoke. This is Holyoke all day long. Glenda, 41 years old. Again, Springfield. I guarantee she got 3 or 4 baby daddies. I guarantee it. This is fucking Holyoke. Jennifer, 45 years old. I'm sweet, gentle, sensitive with a big heart. I'm outgoing and friendly and look for a man who appreciates such qualities. I work in higher education. Love to go for long walks with my 2 dogs out for romantic dinners. With your 2 dogs? It's kind of weird, but whatever. Oh, my Lord. Boy, this is some slim pickings in this motherfucker. My God. Helen, 26. My kitty's name is Prince Zuko. And again, instant thought, so this is not a real profile. This is probably some chick. Coventry, Rhode Island. That's like 100 miles from Holyoke. Allison, hey, 42. What? Bro, exactly. Holyoke got Bumble for personality. Allison is 42, crazy, but lovable. Imagine a girl that doesn't look like fucking trash, like she's been run over by a steamroller 3 or 4 times, and is, oh, hey, she's good looking. Crazy, but lovable. And she's very good looking. Great legs from Framingham. We'll see what the deal is, but she's crazy. She says she's crazy. Shandy, 44 years old. Let's dumb some of it down. If you can't hold a convo, only looking for a good time, love games, don't have your shit together, no. If you have a personality, job, eventually want something more solid because you're developing carpal tunnel from swiping, yes. Character counts suck. Oh my God, honey, stop. You could have just saved a bunch and just put pictures of your face and that's it. Christy, I'm hoping you're the one on the left. But something tells me you're the one on the right. Oh no, you're the wait. She's pretty good looking. I thought the one on the left was better looking, but that's not your best photo. Your best photo is this. Oh wait. Your best photo is this one. If you could have isolated this and clicked it and made it, you got skinny. She got shoulder and bicep separation, so she works out. Let's see. My hopes for life are to make meaningful connections with others. Interesting. See the world. Uh-oh. Continually learn. Uh-oh. Enjoy traveling. Uh-oh. Outdoor activity. Uh-oh. Loud and fast music, reading, and good conversations. I want to provide sweet peace, cook a great dinner for a man that provides for me. Nowhere will you read that in anywhere in Massachusetts. Oh, Danielle, this is Insta girl. Yeah, I was going to say she's too good looking. Insta thought. Okay, and the thing is about Holyoke, guys, this woman right here, she's probably awesome, right? She's probably awesome. She's okay looking. She's got a kid. Looks like she's in, average shape. She's 39. She's probably awesome. But the problem is I'm not attracted to her. And she's in Chicopee. She got 3 kids, and hopefully from the same dad. But that's the problem. That was the problem I was having. That was the problem I was. Oh my God. That was the problem I was having in Massachusetts. When I found a girl that was attractive, she was fucking psycho. When I found a nice girl, I wasn't attracted to her. Let me see what you look like before I care about if you're loving and caring. Yeah, I don't care if you're loving and caring because I don't want to be loved and cared for by that. Megan, 41 years old. Oh, fuck me. Probably a hippie. Probably, the idea of backpacking in Sweden sounds intriguing to you. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. These women are failure horn worthy. Right. Where's the failure horn? Let me see if I can find the failure horn. There we go. Yeah. I don't care. Leia, 35 years old. Retired? Do you mean lazy or retired? Like, do you mean lazy? Oh my God. You're not retired. You're not retired. Those bangs tell me you are not retired. It tells me you're lazy and stopped working. Brittany, I hope you're the one on the right, but you got a stupid tattoo on your bicep that probably says dumb shit. E pluribus unum. Carpe diem. I have 3, oh my God, 34 years old, 3 kids, works 50 hours a week. My time is precious. My kids are my world. But I've learned my happiness and sanity is just as important. Communication is key. Having fun is everything. Wow, what a mishmash of bullshit this is. No, thank you. Again, guys, I left there for a reason. Hillary is furious, fat, fabulous, fantastic. Wait, she's fat? Yeah, she's fat. What do you expect, Alex? It's Massachusetts, exactly. Edna, 47 years old, you are what your deepest desire is. As is your desire, so is your intention. As is your intention, so is your will. As is your will, so is your deed. As is your deed, is your destiny. The Upanishads. Always two there are. The master and the apprentice. I'm just going to say just dumb Star Wars. Oh my God. Okay. She is from Hatfield or South Hadley. Let's go. East Windsor, Connecticut. My goodness. Holy fucking shit. Oh my God. This is just awful. This is just the crop. Hey Alex, why'd you leave Massachusetts? Don't you love the seasons? Could you imagine seeing this shit for 4 fucking seasons? Could you imagine? Liz, I love pizza and pasta, Disney, and trying new things. Disney? Could you imagine? Oh my God, them eyebrows are not on fleek. Like, just not on fleek at all. Boy. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea why you left Massachusetts, Alex. It's so nice there. Amanda. Okay, let's see what Amanda does. Oh, this is Boston, by the way. Boston's really pretty. Blah, blah, blah. Or Chicago. It looks like, no, Chicago. Sorry, that's Chicago. I get way too excited about hanging out in the lake in Spencer, Mass. She's in Chicopee. Who cares? Wow, whoa, here we go. Okay, something's wrong, right? So again, my conundrum was good-looking girl, right? What's wrong? Favorite kindness in a person, favorite quality in a person, kindness. This is obviously here in Florida because she obviously went to Florida. Oh, she dark. She gets dark in the summer. Ooh, where you from? Holyoke. Bro, what's wrong with you? ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Por qué tú estás sola? 5'6", graduate degree, spiritual. That's a problem. Capricorn, 45, old head, looking good. Probably got one more year left. Michelle, 40 years old, Connecticut-based math teacher, 18 years old, master degree, Hispanic, family values. Look, we're kind of intelligent, financially stable, like myself. Looking to start a life big. Your life is half over. Only match if you actually want to kind of, come on. Looks like a guy too. Kayla, 33 years old. Single mom to a sweet baby girl. Cute, but again, a little chubby. And this is Holyoke all day long. 160 pounds is thin up there. Megan, 38 years old. I'm a teacher and also have a son. I'm looking to meet someone new who I have things in common with, but also someone who I can share new experiences with. You should have someone who makes you feel like you've been struck by freaking lightning, so it has to hurt. Don't you dare settle for fine. Ted Lasso. Wow, that is the dumbest fucking line I've ever heard anyone put. And you got a really fucking stupid tattoo. Really, and you're in Holyoke. Holyoke is literally a fucking ghetto. Stupid. Poly and partnered. No nesting partner. Bisexual. Switch. Gemini. Hufflepuff. Artistic. Optimistic. Open-minded. Working on a master's degrees in clinical mental health counseling. Could you imagine this woman can be a mental health counselor when she is poly partnered, bisexual, Hufflepuff? Imagine this is your fucking counselor for mental health. Get the fuck out of here, because I'm gonna fuck you out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
Raquel, 44 years old. I've been single by choice. Here we go with your bullshit. The dating scene is just a mess in my opinion, porque tu estás viejita. COVID lasted for several years. No, it didn't. I have deleted this app multiple times in over the years. Quite honestly, I just look for chemistry, mature relationships with someone I can vibe with. You're pretty. You're pretty. And again, you're stupid. You're pretty and you're stupid. A prerequisite is a vaccination. Que pendeja. Karina, 45 years old. Oh my fucking God. Is she crazy? Abso-freaking-lutely. Looking to date for now and eventually find a companion and playmate who enjoys life big and small. Beach. Yoga. Kayak. Canada? Squirrels, soccer, movies, ukulele or violin, trees, what the fuck is that? Basketball, snow, umbrellas, flowers, trees, baseball, strawberries, ice cream, steaks, burgers, fries, sunset, sunrise, black hole, what the fuck? Oh, bro, kind of dating means I really have an active life, so I'm up for a lot, but I'm always not available on a whim. What makes relationship transformation fun? Oh, South Hadley, Massachusetts. Holy shit, you's a stupid. You's a stupid. Oh, mira culing de MJ. Probably fake. She probably came down here. I'm a simple girl. This picture tells me you're not a simple girl. This picture tells me you're fucking high maintenance is all shit. And you're a Worcester. Yada dee 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 doo. Jeeted up, boo. Clara, 46 years old. I don't know what happened. She must have been crying for a while. Then she took this picture because her eyes look really fucked up. Interested in meeting someone who's active and engaged in many areas of his mental and physical life. I'm happily divorced and have been co-parenting for 5 years. Looking for the right fit. I'm intellectual, artistic, honest to a fault. Looking for love. Oh, she's cute. She's in Northampton though, guys. Any chick in Northampton is dyke shit. I'm good. Domenica, that's a guy, right? Look at the fucking fingers. Okay, guys. I'm betting this is a guy because of the hairline and the fingers. Them fingers are thick. I don't know, man. Yo no sé. I don't know. Holden? Oh my God, get the fuck out of here. My God, they're either fat dykes or stupid. Like, my God. Yeah, no offense, you're chubby. What am I going to do with the soul anyways? Souls are boring. Boo, souls. Kind of funny. I mean, it's kind of funny. But again, you're super pretty. You're a very pretty woman. There's nothing wrong with your looks. But, I'm not attracted to you. Hillary is gorgeous. But what's wrong? Let's find out. If you're looking to buy a house and have a great first date idea, oh my God, what just happened there? She wants to buy a house. Next thing she's going to be asking for is kids. We'll see what the deal is. Katie, 45 years old. I'm looking for someone to make me laugh, have a great conversation, and enjoy time together. I like to try new restaurants, breweries, and wineries. I love live music and love to dance. She likes trust and honesty. Poquito gordita. Boy, I'm telling you, Joe Swish, I really hope you guys appreciate me swiping in my hometown neck of the woods to understand the reality of shit that's out there. Look it, I have 24 to 47, 60 miles, and it has been absolute ass or fake profiles, probably like this one, because there's no way you're a real fucking person. Sorry, this is not a real account. Fuck you. Yada do. Rebecca, oh my God, Rebecca. Oh my God, Rebecca. If my dog likes you, you have a chance. This is so fucking stupid. You are so stupid. Nina's 37, and she's got a clown face on the shit, and then she got big tits, and she's in Springfield. Wow. And this is an iPhone 2. Like, it's 2023, and you got an iPhone 2. That tells you, that's probably an Obama phone. Vanessa, a little chunky, she's big. God damn it. I mean, what? These women are eating good. It is the middle of winter, though, so I can't blame them. No one cuffed them up before winter started, and they just ate. Oh, look at the racks on her. Sheesh. We'll see what the deal is. What the fuck? I mean, that was dating in Springfield and Holyoke. Just like, what the fuck? Let me ram my dick through her tits. This is awful. Shina, open a friends and dating relationship, 3 teens. Ooh. Oh, my Lord. Es un hombre. Bambi. You son of a bitch. Where's you son of a bitch? Let me see. Do I have son of a bitch here? China EPA. Come on. Intaker. Is there son of a bitch? Bolivian Trump. Applause. I don't think I have you son of a bitch. Dylan. You son of a bitch. No, I don't have it. Damn it. Mike Tyson. We suck. Alpaca man screaming. Stupid diarrhea. Oh, fuck. I'll give some diarrhea. So Bambi's a guy. 6'1" trans woman. So it's a guy. Oh gosh, I don't know. Not a self-promoter, but definitely driven to pushing myself all the time. I like sucking dick and getting fucked in the asshole. I mean, come on, stop it. That bussy getting a workout. Oh my. Okay, I'm out of here. We got to end it there because that probably puts the nail in the coffin of literally ever swiping in Holyoke ever again. I'm telling you guys think I was full of shit telling you Holyoke is absolute ass for dating. Well, I just fucking proved it to you guys right there, live and in person. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Today we talked about what it takes for a man to become high value versus what it takes for a woman to become high value. High value women should look for betas. High value men should look for a woman that will 100% get on the program. If not, no big deal. There's a lot of betas out there that are willing to be with a woman that runs the show. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll be back on tomorrow, 8 p.m. for Talking Shit, the OG show that got everything started, and we'll talk car stuff, Raptor R's catching, leaking oil, the stick shift class being a shit show at NMRA. It's going to be a good time. Thank you very much. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit, for an hour, talking some shit, and then we'll get on it tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the other channel. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.